I used to believe love was something you could build with enough patience. Do you ever get scared? I asked Ethan while folding boxes. Of what? He said. Of losing what we're building. He laughed. Why would I lose you? You promise? I promise, he said. I'm not going anywhere. I held on to that promise like air. Maya watched us from the couch. You trust him too easily, she said. He's my future, I replied. She sighed. Just don't disappear inside him. Ethan smiled at me. She worries too much. We're getting married, I said. We're different. He pulled me close. Next year. I'll get you the ring you deserve. I believed him. That night, I handed him my savings envelope. You don't have to, he said. I want to, I replied. We're a team. He kissed my forehead. I won't let you regret this. The next week, I talked about curtains and paint colors. Blue or white? I asked. Whatever makes you happy, he said. Everything felt safe until it didn't. I came home early one evening and heard his voice in the bedroom. I told you not to rush me, he said sharply. I froze. I know, he continued. She trusts me. It's fine. My chest tightened. No, she doesn't know, he said. She won't. I stepped back quietly. Later, I asked, who were you on the phone with? Work, he said too fast. Maya called me that night. You sound tired, she said. I'm just excited, I replied. Excitement doesn't hurt like that, she said. I'm fine. Are you sure he's treating you right? He loves me, I said. She paused. Love shouldn't make you doubt yourself. I stared at the ceiling after the call. Ethan lay beside me, scrolling. Do you still want this? I asked. Why are you asking? He said. Just answer. Of course, he replied. Stop overthinking. I wanted to believe him. I whispered. I gave you everything. He didn't answer. That silence broke something inside me. The next morning I made coffee. You're quiet, Ethan said. I didn't sleep, I replied. You worry too much, he said. We're good. Are we? He frowned. Why wouldn't we be? I just want honesty. You have it, he said, already grabbing his keys. Maya stopped by later. You look pale, she said. I'm just tired. Sit, she ordered. I did. Tell me the truth, she said. There's nothing to tell. She leaned closer. Then why are you shaking? I love him, I whispered. She softened. I know. What if love isn't enough? I asked. Then you deserve more, she said. That night, Ethan talked about the future again. We'll move in soon, he said. You already picked the place, I replied. He smiled. I like being prepared. Prepared for us? For everything, he said. I nodded, even though my chest felt tight. When he slept, I stared at his back. I told myself I was safe. I told myself promises don't break. I told myself I wasn't already losing him. The ring box sat empty in my drawer. Soon, I whispered to it. The silence answered. Somewhere inside me, something new. I just wasn't ready to listen yet. Love felt warm, but fear was already standing behind it, waiting patiently. I chose not to turn and I walked into the restaurant smiling, my phone already in my hand. You're late, Ethan said. I wanted it to be perfect, I replied. This place is beautiful. He didn't smile back. Sit down. Then I saw her. Lena? I said. She shifted in her chair. Hi. My stomach dropped. What is she doing here? Ethan exhaled. I didn't want to do this alone. Do what? I asked. He folded his hands. End things. I laughed once. Stop. If this is a joke, it's not funny. It's not a joke, he said calmly. I've grown and you haven't. The words hit harder than a slap. I held you back, he continued. I need more. I looked at Lena. You knew. She whispered. I never meant for it to hurt you. You took the job I helped you get, I said. And my boyfriend? Ethan cut in. Don't blame her. So you planned this, I said. Yes, he replied. I didn't want drama. I stared at him. You brought her to watch? She deserves honesty, he said. My hands trembled. What about me? You'll be fine, he said. You're strong. Lena finally looked at me. I'm sorry. Are you? I asked. She looked down again. I thought tonight was different, I said. I thought you were proposing. Ethan flinched. I was going to end it anyway. I swallowed. You used my savings. I invested it, he said. It's mine too. It was for our home, I said. There is no R anymore, he replied. People nearby stared. No one spoke. Say something, I whispered. There's nothing left to say, he said. I stood up slowly. So this is it? Yes, he said. I'm choosing myself. I nodded. I chose you. He didn't respond. I walked out alone. Later, I sat on my bed in the dark. Maya called. Did he propose? No, I said. What happened? He ended us, I replied. With her. She gasped. Are you okay? I can't feel anything, I said. He took everything, I whispered. The apartment, the money, the future. You still have yourself, Maya said. I laughed bitterly. I don't know who that is anymore. Silence filled the room. He said I held him back, I said. That's a lie, Maya replied. I lay down and finally cried. I opened my banking app. The balance was gone. I stared at the ceiling and understood something painful. I didn't just lose him. I lost my home, my safety, and the woman I was before I loved him. My phone buzzed again. It was Ethan. Please don't make this harder, his message read. I showed it to Maya. He wants comfort, she said. After destroying you. I gave him my future, I whispered. And he gambled it, she replied. I pressed my lips together. I feel stupid. You were in love, she said. That's not stupidity. I closed my eyes. In the restaurant, he never raised his voice. I'm being honest, he had said. I'm being cruel, I should have replied. But I stayed quiet. I thought silence meant dignity. Now it just felt like loss. I don't know where I'll live, I said. You'll stay with me, Maya replied. For how long? I asked. As long as it takes. I breathed shakily. I feel disposable, I said. You're not, she replied firmly. I turned on my side. In one night, love turned into humiliation. Trust turned into shame. Hope turned into nothing. I walked in expecting a ring. I walked out with nothing. That was the night everything collapsed. I learned pain can arrive without warning. I stood in the apartment with a box in my hands and nothing else. What do you mean my name isn't on the lease? I asked the landlord. He frowned. It's under Ethan only. But I paid, I said. I lived here. I'm sorry, he replied. You have one day. I laughed softly. One day. I packed in silence. Ethan didn't come. I sent him a message. You planned this. He replied, please don't be dramatic. That hurt more than the truth. Maya opened her door when she saw my bags. Say nothing, she said. Just come in. I dropped everything and sat on her couch. You can stay, she said. No timeline. I feel pathetic, I whispered. You feel hurt, she corrected. The couch smelled like laundry soap and safety. The next morning, I woke up to quiet. No footsteps. No voice. Just my phone alarm and shame. At work, my boss pulled me aside. You've been distracted, she said. I'm fine, I replied. She nodded, unconvinced. At lunch, 2 coworkers whispered. She got dumped, one said softly. Didn't see that coming, another replied. I ate alone. Maya called me later. Did you eat? She asked. I tried, I said. Did you cry? Yes. Good, she said. That means you're alive. That night, I stared at the ceiling. Who am I without him? I asked out loud. Maya answered from the kitchen. You're you. I don't know who that is, I said. That's okay, she replied. We'll find her. My phone buzzed. It was Ethan. Please move on with grace, his message read. I reread it 5 times. Grace. As if pain needed manners. As if betrayal deserved silence. I showed Maya. She scoffed. Grace is what you gave him. I gave him everything, I said. And he took it, she replied. That says nothing about you. I shook my head. I feel replaceable. You were loved poorly, she said. That's not the same. I went to work exhausted. My hands shook during meetings. My mind drifted. You okay? A coworker asked. Just tired, I replied. The rumors followed me. Not loud, but sharp. At night, I scrolled old photos. I looked happy, I said. You were hopeful, Maya replied. Was I stupid? I asked. No, she said. You were brave. I lay on the couch again. I miss my bed, I whispered. You'll have one again, she said. I lost my home, I said. You lost a place, she replied. Not yourself. I closed my eyes. The silence still hurt, but it didn't crush me. I breathed. I woke up. I kept going. I had nothing left but my name. And somehow, that was enough to survive another day. I sat across from the interviewer with my resume shaking in my hands. You're overqualified, the woman said. That's good, right? I asked. She smiled politely. It usually is. The door opened before she could continue. Cancel the rest, a man said calmly. I'll take this one. The interviewer stood. Mr. Cross. My chest tightened. Julian Cross. Ethan once said his name like a warning. He sat across from me and studied my face. You're Ethan's ex, he said. I didn't deny it. That obvious? You look like someone who lost everything, he replied. I bristled. I'm here for a job. And you need one, he said. Yes, I admitted. He leaned back. He stole from you. My breath caught. You don't know that. I do, Julian said. He steals from everyone. I swallowed. Why are you telling me this? Because honesty matters, he replied. The interviewer quietly left. So, this was never an interview, I said. It still is, Julian replied. Just not the usual kind. I crossed my arms. You're Ethan's enemy. He nodded. I am. So, why help me? I asked. I'm not helping, he said. I'm offering. An offer from you comes with strings, I said. Everything does, he replied. I stared at him. You're using me. Yes, he said calmly. I laughed once. At least you're honest. You're angry, he said. That can be useful. I'm tired, I said. That too, he replied. He slid a folder toward me. Read it, he said. I skimmed the pages. This is a real position. It is, he said. You know Ethan will hate this, I said. I know, Julian replied. Why me? I asked. Because you know how he thinks, he said. And because you survived him. I barely did, I said. You're still here, he replied. That matters. I hesitated. What do you expect from me? Work, he said. Truth. No loyalty to him. That's easy, I said. He studied me again. You don't trust me. No, I replied. Good, he said. Neither do I. Silence stretched. If I say no, I asked, what happens? You walk out, he said, and struggle alone. And if I say yes? You learn who you are without him, Julian replied. My hands clenched. I won't be your weapon, I said. I don't need one, he replied. I need someone who won't lie. I thought of Maya's couch, my empty bank account, Ethan's message about Grace. I need this job, I said. I know, Julian replied. I signed. He stood. Welcome. This doesn't mean I trust you, I said. It shouldn't, he replied. As I left, my phone buzzed. Maya texted. How did it go? I typed back. I survived. Julian's voice followed me. Tomorrow, he said, we begin. For the first time since everything collapsed, I felt something shift. Not hope, power. And I held onto it tightly. I showed up early on my first day. Sit, Julian said. You're late. I'm 10 minutes early, I replied. Good, he said. That means you care. He handed me files. Read. Decide. Defend. That's it. I asked. That's the job, he said. Hours passed without praise. You missed this, he said once. I corrected it. Better, he said. By noon, my head hurt. You can stop, he said. I don't want to, I replied. He nodded. Good answer. At lunch, my phone buzzed. Maya texted. Ethan got promoted. I stared at the screen. Does that bother you? Julian asked. Yes, I said. But differently. How? He asked. I'm angry, I replied. Not broken. He watched me closely. Anger can build things. You sound like experience, I said. I was betrayed once, he replied. I paused. By him? No, Julian said. By someone I trusted more. That's why you don't soften, I said. That's why I survive, he replied. The afternoon was worse. Again, he said. I already fixed it, I replied. Do it cleaner, he said. I did. He leaned back. You're smarter than you think. That surprised me. No one said that in a long time, I said. Ethan didn't want you strong, Julian replied. I stiffened. Don't analyze me. I won't, he said. Unless you ask. At home, I collapsed onto Maya's couch. How is it? She asked. Hard, I said. Fair. That's new, she said. I like who I am there, I admitted. She smiled. I see it. The next week moved fast. Julian corrected me less. You're learning, he said. I'm remembering, I replied. One night, he said, you don't flinch anymore. I got tired of shrinking, I said. He nodded. Good. I hesitated. Is this about hurting Ethan? No, Julian said. It's about not letting him matter. I breathed in deeply. For the first time, my name felt bigger than my past. I wasn't surviving anymore. I was standing. That scared me more than pain ever did. You're changing, Maya said one evening. I have to, I replied. I can't disappear again. She nodded. You look awake. At work, Julian said, you argued back today. I was right, I said. You were, he replied. That mattered. Another message came about Ethan. He and Lena bought a place, Maya told me. My jaw tightened. Good for them. You don't sound sad, she said. I'm not, I replied. I'm focused. Julian overheard nothing, but said, distractions are choices. I choose myself, I said. He looked at me longer. Then don't apologize for it. I didn't. I stopped explaining my past. I stopped lowering my voice. Each task felt like proof. Each decision felt earned. I wasn't loved here. I was respected. And that rebuilt me. I walked home lighter. Not happy, but steady. I told myself, this is growth. No one corrected me. No one saved me. I was doing it alone, and that mattered more than comfort ever had. I slept without fear. I woke without dread. For the first time, I wasn't someone's shadow. I was becoming my own ground. And that was enough to keep going, even when the work hurt, even when memories tried pulling me backward. I stood, and I did not fall. That mattered more than love ever did. Then. Now, Ryan cornered me near the elevator after work. You're Ethan's ex, right? He asked. Yes, I said cautiously. I worked with him, Ryan continued. You deserve to know something. I crossed my arms. Say it. He stole my ideas, Ryan said. Then blamed me when they failed. My stomach tightened. Why tell me now? Because he's doing it again, he replied. And people are noticing. I nodded slowly. Thank you. That night, Maya showed me Lena's posts. She looks exhausted, Maya said. She looks afraid, I replied. My phone buzzed at midnight. Ethan, I hope you're doing okay. I stared at the screen. Another message followed. I never meant to hurt you. I didn't respond. Julian noticed my silence the next morning. You're distracted, he said. I'm fine, I replied. He slid a document toward me. I want you to handle this. That's sensitive, I said. I know, he replied. That's why it's yours. You trust me? I said. Yes, Julian said simply. That word settled heavily. At lunch, Maya asked, Do you want revenge? I want fairness, I replied. That sounds like revenge, she said. Maybe, I admitted, but quietly. Julian called me into his office later. Ethan's investors are nervous, he said. I stayed quiet. You don't have to enjoy this, he added. I don't, I said. I'm just watching. That night, Ethan messaged again. I miss talking to you. I deleted it. Another message came. Can we meet? I didn't answer. I dreamed of shouting and woke up calm. At work, Ryan emailed evidence. Julian read it carefully. This confirms things, he said. Will you use it? I asked. Not yet, he replied. Timing matters. Karma waits, I said. Julian looked at me. Exactly. Maya squeezed my hand that evening. You're different, she said. I'm quieter, I replied. That's strength, she said. Ethan called once. I watched it ring. I let it stop. My chest burned, but I didn't move. Julian later said, You could hurt him. I know, I replied. Do you want to? He asked. I thought of the restaurant, the couch, the lease. I want peace, I said slowly. Then choose it, he replied. But temptation lingered. I imagined him panicking. I imagined him regretting. I imagined balance. Karma didn't need my hands. It only needed patience. That scared me, because waiting meant healing, and healing meant letting go. I wasn't sure I was ready, but I stayed silent, and silence kept winning. That felt like power. I stayed late with Julian finishing the report he asked for. 9. You don't have to stay, he said. 15. I want to, I replied. 19. He looked at the clock. That's new. 25. So is not running, I said. 30. Silence stretched between keystrokes. 34. You're different at night, Julian said. 40. Less guarded? I asked. 44. More honest, he replied. 48. I hesitated. Honesty used to cost me. 54. Me too, he said. 58. I kept typing. You never asked me to explain. 65. I don't need to, he replied. 70. That makes it harder, I said. 75. He glanced at me. Why? 79. Because I'm scared, I admitted. 84. Of me, he asked. 88. Of myself, I said. 92. He nodded once. 95. You think caring makes you weak, he said. 102. Yes, I replied. 106. It doesn't, he said. 110. I laughed quietly. You sound sure. 116. I learned the hard way, he replied. 123. I stopped typing. Did someone leave? 130. Yes, he said. 134. Did it break you? I asked. 141. It sharpened me, he replied. 146. That stayed with me. 149. My phone buzzed. 152. Ethan stood at the reception desk. 157. Julian noticed my face change. 162. Do you want me to intervene? He asked. 170. No, I said. 173. I walked out. 176. Ethan stared like he didn't recognize me. 182. You work here? He asked. 188. Yes, I said. 191. With him. 193. Yes, I repeated. 197. You look different, he said. 203. So do you, I replied. 208. He swallowed. You didn't answer my messages. 216. I didn't want to, I said. 222. That's cold, he replied. 227. No, I said. It's clear. 234. He glanced behind me. Is this revenge? 242. No, I replied. 246. Then what is it? He asked. 253. It's my life, I said. 258. His voice dropped. You replaced me fast. 266. I replaced silence, I said. 272. He reached out. We should talk. 279. I stepped back. We already did. 286. Julian appeared beside me. 291. Is there a problem? He asked calmly. 299. Ethan looked smaller. 302. No, I said. 305. I turned away. 308. I didn't look back. 312. Julian waited until we were alone. 318. You okay? He asked. 323. Yes, I said. 326. You didn't shake, he noted. 332. I didn't need to, I replied. 338. We went back to work. 342. My hands were steady. 346. Later, he said, you chose yourself. 354. I did, I replied. 358. That scared me. 361. Because it felt like freedom. 366. And freedom meant risk. 371. But when I looked at Julian. 377. I didn't feel small. 381. I felt seen. 384. And for the first time. 390. I didn't walk away from love. 396. I walked away from fear. 402. That changed everything. 405. I knew then my heart was opening, slowly, carefully, and without permission, and that frightened me more than heartbreak ever had before. 429. Yet I kept breathing. 433. I kept choosing. 437. I kept walking forward. 441. And I never looked back again, not once, because power finally belonged to me, and I was done giving it away. 600. I heard the news from Maya first. His investors pulled out, she said. He's finished. I waited for pain. Nothing came. At work, Julian closed the door behind him. You saw it, he said. I did, I replied. You okay? Too okay, I said. That scares me. Julian nodded. Ethan built his success on lies, he said. People noticed. Lena left him this morning. Maya texted. I stared at the message. She always runs when things get hard, Julian said. Don't defend her, I replied. I'm not, he said. I'm stating facts. Ethan tried calling that night. I let it ring. He sent a message. This is Julian's fault. I laughed softly. It's easier to blame enemies than mirrors, Julian said later. You're calm, he added. I don't recognize myself, I admitted. That's growth, he said. I thought I wanted revenge, I said. And now, he asked. Now I want closure, I replied. Julian leaned back. Victory without change is empty, he said. I know, I replied. Outside, rain hit the windows. Ethan's name trended online. I felt nothing. That shocked me. Maya called. Are you celebrating? She asked. No, I said. I'm breathing. That's better, she replied. Julian watched me quietly. You didn't win because he lost, he said. I know, I replied. I won because I changed, I said. He smiled once. For the first time, I didn't want to hurt Ethan. I wanted to move past him. That felt like justice. I closed my phone. The fire wasn't mine to feed. It was mine to walk away from. And I did. I looked at Julian. Thank you, I said. For what? He asked. For never pushing me to hate, I replied. Hate keeps people small, he said. I was small once, I admitted. Not anymore, he replied. I believed him. The world felt quieter. Not empty. Just still. I picked up my bag. Go home, Julian said. I will, I replied. As I walked out, my chest felt light. Ethan's empire burned behind me. I didn't turn around. I didn't need proof anymore. I had myself. That was enough. Maya texted again. You sound free, she wrote. I am learning, I typed. Don't rush it, she replied. I won't, I said out loud. Julian's words stayed with me. Change mattered more than winning. I understood that now. Ethan lost because he never looked inward. I survived because I did. That difference felt permanent. I unlocked my door. Silence greeted me. It didn't hurt. I sat down and breathed. Tomorrow would come. Work would continue. So would healing. Ethan's fall wasn't my story. My rise was. I finally understood the difference. Peace wasn't loud. It didn't need witnesses. It just needed me. I chose that. And I kept choosing it. Every quiet step forward mattered. I closed my eyes. The fire faded. Only light remained. I smiled without thinking. Not because he lost, but because I didn't. That truth felt steady. I was done chasing endings. I was building beginnings. Slow ones. Honest ones. Mine. For the first time in months, I slept peacefully. No nightmares. No regrets. Just rest. When morning came, I felt ready. Ready to live, not react. That was the real victory. And it belonged to me. I kept walking forward without looking back. Ethan stood outside Maya's apartment holding his phone like a shield. I just want to talk, he said. I crossed my arms. You already did. His voice cracked. Please. Maya looked at me. I'll be inside. The door closed behind her. Ethan swallowed hard. You look different. I am, I said. I lost everything, he whispered. I nodded. I know. I didn't think it would end like this, he said. You never think about endings, I replied. Tears filled his eyes. I made a mistake. You made choices, I said. I was scared, he said. I thought I was stuck. I was the one stuck, I replied. He stepped closer. I miss you. I don't miss who I was with you, I said. He shook his head. I need you. That's not love, I replied. He wiped his face. I'll do anything. I stayed quiet. Say something, he begged. I'm listening, I said. I'm sorry, he said. For the money. The lies. Her. I know, I replied. I was selfish, he said. Yes, I agreed. I thought you'd wait, he whispered. I waited too long, I said. He laughed weakly. You're cold now. No, I replied. I'm calm. He looked desperate. We can fix this. I shook my head. It's already over. Why? He asked. Because I don't hate you, I said. He froze. Hate would mean you still matter, I continued. His shoulders slumped. I loved you, he said. I loved you too, I replied. Then why not try again, he asked. Because love isn't enough anymore, I said. He covered his face. I ruined everything. You ruined us, I said gently. I see that now, he whispered. I saw it months ago, I replied. He looked up. Is there someone else? That doesn't matter, I said. It does to me, he insisted. You don't get to decide that anymore, I replied. Silence settled between us. I can't sleep, he said. I couldn't breathe, I replied. He nodded slowly. I deserve this. I'm not here to punish you, I said. Then why are you here, he asked. Because I needed to say goodbye, I replied. His eyes widened. Goodbye, I repeated. He opened his mouth, then closed it. I won't contact you again, he said. Please don't, I replied. He stepped back. You were irreplaceable. I know, I said. That broke him. He turned away without another word. I watched him walk down the steps. My chest stayed steady. Maya opened the door. You okay? Yes, I said. He finally let go, she said. So did I replied. I went inside and sat down. I didn't cry. I didn't shake. I felt finished. Ethan's voice no longer lived in my head. His regret wasn't my responsibility. I chose certainty over nostalgia. I chose myself without anger. That was the final victory. I closed my eyes and breathed. The past stayed where it belonged. Behind me, I stayed late at the office again. Another long night? Julian asked. I like the quiet, I replied. He leaned against the desk. You're different now. Better? I asked. Stronger, he said. I looked down. Doesn't always feel like it. Strength isn't just surviving, he said. It's knowing what you want. I swallowed. And what I want scares me. You're allowed to be scared, he said softly. I met his eyes. You scare me too. That's fair, he said. I should tell you something. I nodded. Go ahead. I care about you, he said quietly. I froze. Not the office way, he continued. Not just friendship. I stepped back. Julian, I won't push, he said. I promise. Why now? I asked. Because I can't hide it anymore, he said. But I'll wait. You're patient, I said. Because I believe you'll choose carefully, he said. I exhaled. I don't know if I can love again. Love isn't weakness, he said. It's a choice. Maya called that night. How's your heart? Confused, I admitted. Confusion isn't bad, she said. It's clarity in disguise. I'm scared to feel, I said. You don't have to do it alone, she reminded me. I've been alone so long, I whispered. Being strong doesn't mean being lonely, she said. I stared at the ceiling. The room felt warmer than I remembered. I thought about Ethan. The pain had faded. I thought about Julian. The fear of losing myself lingered. I realized I had a choice. Not because someone asked me to. Not because I wanted revenge. But because I finally understood my own worth. I texted Julian. Can we meet tomorrow? He replied immediately. I'll be there. The next day, I walked slowly to the cafe. Hey, he said. Hey, I replied. He smiled softly. I'm nervous, I admitted. Good, he said. That means it matters. I don't want to rush, I said. You don't have to, he said. I breathed in. I want to try, I said finally. Try, he asked, hope in his eyes. Yes, I said. Slowly. Honestly. He reached out. I'll match your pace. I'll match mine, I said. We walked together after, quietly. Not rushed. Not pressured. Just two people stepping carefully toward something new. I realized strength wasn't holding back. It was opening up on my own terms. I wasn't scared of love anymore. I was cautious. I was awake. I was myself. And for the first time, choosing me felt like the most natural act in the world. No shadows of the past. No obligations to anyone but me. I smiled without guilt. I laughed without hesitation. I breathed without fear. I had survived, grown, and now I was ready to live. Love wasn't a trap. It was a possibility. And I chose it. Slowly. Honestly. On my own terms. Finally. The morning felt unusually calm. Maya, I said, adjusting my dress. I can't believe today is here. You look stunning, she said, eyes bright. And calm. That's new. I've been through worse, I said with a small smile. The ceremony hall buzzed softly. Guests chatting, laughter mingling with music. Julian appeared at my side. Ready, he asked. As I'll ever be, I replied. He squeezed my hand. You're beautiful. You're distracting, I said, trying to laugh. He only smiled. I glanced toward the entrance and froze for a moment. Ethan stood there, looking lost. Our eyes met briefly. No words passed. No anger. Only recognition. He understood everything. I felt a strange calm watching him realize he no longer held my world. You okay? Julian whispered. I am, I said. The music began. I walked down the aisle, step by step, each footfall steady. Guests turned. Smiles and happy tears everywhere. I spotted Lena in the crowd. She looked uncomfortable, avoiding eyes. I didn't care. I reached the altar. Julian waited, hand outstretched. You look amazing, he said softly. So do you, I replied. The officiant began speaking. I promise to love you, Julian said. To respect you. To grow with you. I nodded, letting the words sink in. I promise the same, I replied, voice steady. He slid the ring onto my finger. I can't believe this is real, he whispered. It is, I said. The officiant pronounced us married. We kissed briefly, gently, not for show. I stepped back, feeling the weight lift. I glanced toward Ethan again. He looked smaller somehow, realizing he lost something irreplaceable. No triumph in me. Only peace. Julian held my hand, guiding me to the first dance. You're calm, he said quietly. I've chosen myself, I replied. That's powerful, he said. I smiled. And you're part of it. We danced slowly, eyes locked. I felt strength in each movement. Maya came over. You look happy, she said. I am, I replied. This isn't revenge, Julian said. No, I said. It's growth. Guests clapped. Cameras flashed. I felt present, fully alive. The vows weren't just words. They were proof of change. Ethan's gaze lingered, but I ignored it. I didn't need him to understand anymore. I had everything I needed in front of me. Julian smiled. You're glowing. Because I'm free, I said. And I was. The celebration began. Laughter, music, and joy filled the air. I danced, smiled, and let go completely. For the first time, love felt safe, not tied to pain. Every step, every breath, every word belonged to me. I wasn't just surviving anymore. I was thriving. And as Julian held me close, I knew the past had no power over my future. Only us. Only now. And that was enough. I had chosen myself. And I had chosen love. Finally, fully, honestly. The rest of the world could watch. I was unstoppable. I was whole. I was free. Did I sit by the window with my coffee, watching the city wake? Maya, I say softly, do you ever think about the past? All the time, she replies. But not to dwell. To learn. I nod. I used to think love would save me. Didn't it, she asks. No, I admit. It almost destroyed me. But you survived, she says. I did, I say, smiling faintly. I remember Ethan. The betrayal. The apartment. The lies. I wasted so much time, I whisper. You learned, Maya corrects me. That's not wasted. I think of Julian. The late nights, the quiet understanding, the trust built slowly. I feared love again, I say. But it wasn't him I feared. It was myself. Because you didn't trust your own strength, she says. I didn't, I admit. But now I do. I take a deep breath. I chased revenge for a while, I say. I wanted him to feel pain. And, Maya asks. I realized that wasn't my victory, I say. My victory was surviving. Growing. Choosing me. I think back to the night Ethan came begging. I didn't feel anger. Only calm. Only clarity. That was the moment I stopped being defined by him, I say. Exactly, Maya says softly. I sip my coffee. Love didn't save me. No, she says. You saved yourself. I built myself back. I continue. Piece by piece. I trusted cautiously. I laughed again. I allowed myself to hope. I allowed myself to choose love on my own terms. And that makes all the difference, she says. I think about the apartment, the job, Julian's patience, the nights of silence. I've been someone's shadow, I whisper. Someone's possession. Someone's pain. But I'm not anymore. You're a force now, Maya says. I am, I agree. I glance at my reflection in the window. My eyes are steady. My posture confident. My heart open but careful. I didn't lose him, I say. I found me. That's the best ending, Maya says. I nod. It's quiet. It's steady. And it's mine. No one else's expectations. No one else's mistakes. Just me. I smile. I'm strong. I'm whole. I'm free. And nothing can take that from you, Maya says. I know, I say. I think of the chaos I survived. The nights I cried. The fear I conquered. All of it led here, I whisper. I close my eyes. Peace fills me. Not loud, not flashy. Just steady. Strength hums quietly beneath my skin. I've built a life I can stand in without trembling. I've taken the moments that once hurt me and turned them into proof of resilience. I breathe deeply. I am no longer defined by betrayal, I say. I am defined by who I became after it. And that truth feels heavier than fear ever did. I sip my coffee again. The world waits, but I am ready. For love, for life, for myself. Finally, fully, wholly. I didn't lose him. I found me, and I smile, because that is enough. I stand, look out the window, and feel the quiet justice of living on my own terms. The past belongs to the past. I belong to me, and that is more than enough.